Good evening.
And welcome to BTM in the PM.
Tonight, we're going to talk about
My line.
sports.
The NFL draft.
So how many picks are there in the NFL draft?
270 something.
And how many are we talking about tonight?
10. Number 1, Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going Trevor Lawrence. There's really no question.
That's it.
Number 2, New York Jets. They are going to go quarterback 2. They traded Sam Darnold to the Panthers. So I think they go Zach Wilson. I think he's going to go number 2. He's got all the talent in the world. I think he's going to be great.
But is number 3 going to be a quarterback?
I think it's going to be quarterback. Shocker. 49ers who traded up. I think Mac Jones, I think he's going to be the pick out of Alabama. That's what most people are assuming. Justin Fields potentially could slide into that third pick. I think it's going to be Mac Jones, though. So 3 quarterbacks, 3 for 3.
3 for 3. And another quarterback?
4? Maybe. I don't think so. But it is the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons pick. Ooh.
They were terrible last year, so high pick. So they could go quarterback. If anyone, I think they're going to go Justin Fields. He's a great talent. Reminds me of Russell Wilson. But I think they need more than just a quarterback. So if they stay at 4, I think they got to go Kyle Pitts. 6'6", tight end, about 245 pounds, runs a 4.45 40. That's ridiculous. If they don't want to pick there, I think they trade back, get some picks. Could still get Kyle Pitts. Could get Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons. So I think 4 is where it gets interesting. I'm not in the room with them, so I don't know.
You're not in the room where it happens.
I'm not in the room where it happens.
Number 5.
Number 5, Cincinnati Bengals. Smart move is they go Penny Sewell out of Oregon. Offensive lineman. They just got their quarterback, Joe Burrow, last year. You got to protect him. So I think that if they want to get a little crazy, they could go Jamar Chase, receiver out of LSU. He played with Burrow in college. So
that's crazy. That's the first 5.
First 5. 6, Miami Dolphins. They got Tua Tagovailoa last year.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute, so drink up. I think they go receiver. If Chase doesn't go to the Bengals, you have him to choose from. Devontae Smith, Heisman winner receiver out of Alabama. You also have Jalen Waddle out of Alabama.
Ooh.
So you could go one of those 3. I think it's going to be one of those 3. I would choose Smith, especially because he played with Tua, so they have a little bit, more chemistry. But who knows? Lions at 7. I think they also go receiver. You go whatever receiver is there. If there's only one left, I think you take him. What are we on, number 8? Did you stop counting?
I don't know.
I think we're on number 8. Carolina Panthers. So they traded for Sam Darnold with the Jets, traded a couple picks. I think they got to go offensive lineman. Protect Darnold. Rashawn Slater, maybe out of Northwestern, would be a good pick there. Agreed?
Yeah.
Do you know what number we're on now? Number 9. She's got it. Broncos. I think they're another team going quarterback. They have Drew Lock. He's fine. I don't think he's going to win them anything. So if they want to stay put at 9, maybe there's a chance Fields is still there or Trey Lance could be an option. If they really want to be assured they get one, I think they move and trade up to number 4. With the Falcons trade back.
But what do they get for going backwards to number 9?
Extra picks.
Oh.
So it's like a mathematical equation.
Everyone loves a good pick.
Say the number 4 pick is worth 2,000 points. The number 9 is worth 1,100. You have to find 900 more points. Essentially. So they would have to have other picks. So maybe an extra 2nd round pick, an extra 4th round pick. So to pretty much equal it out.
10.
10th pick, Dallas Cowboys. Cornerback, I think. Patrick Surtain, we talked about him out of Alabama. I think he's going to be great. His dad played in the NFL for probably over a decade. Another guy I kind of like is J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. I think he's kind of rising up the boards a little bit. He could be a pick there.
So there's a lot of people picked super late and not even probably in the news or anything for a while, and then they just come out being freaking awesome.
Brady.
Tom Brady. That's the example I was going to give. He was picked in the 7th round.
I'm so sorry. I jumped the gun.
And he's pretty good. Do you think there's any hidden talent in there?
There always is. I mean, there's even undrafted free agents who end up being great. But we'll talk about a few. Michael Carter, running back out of UNC, North Carolina. He was the, I guess, kind of backup to Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is probably going to go 2nd round. Michael Carter was just as good. They were both phenomenal, but he had over 1,200 yards himself with 9 touchdowns. I think he could be a steal. Maybe 3rd round, could probably get him in. Trey Sermon out of Ohio State. Played at Spraberry High School, my alma mater.
That's
So
where he
I got an extra root for him.
Wow.
He could get drafted higher. I think the issue with him is he has some injury problems.
Oh, no.
But he has all the talent. So Carter or Sermon, I would love the Falcons to go for either one of those guys, maybe in the third round.
That's it.
We're getting close here, folks. My last guy, I love this guy, Tutu Atwell.
Tutu.
Out of Louisville. He's about a 5'9" receiver, so not highly ranked out of high school. Fast, though. Runs about a 4.3, 4.35, 40. Great route running, great hands. I think in 2019, he had about 1,300 yards receiving, maybe 12 touchdowns. Perfect slot receiver.
Well, that sounds fun.
That was
sounds
quick.
like my team had a good year last year because I didn't hear them in the top 10, and the sooner your pick is, the worse that you were. So talk to me about the Washington football team because I'm from DC.
They had a decent season. They're picking 19th.
Okay.
So my thought is they'd probably go linebacker. There's a few. You got Xavier Collins out of Tulsa. You got Jamin Davis out of Kentucky. And I'm going to read this last one. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
At Notre Dame. Phenomenal. All those guys are phenomenal. I really like Xavier Collins. If the Falcons traded back to mid to late first round, he'd be a guy to love to see him take. Mm-hmm. I think either of those three guys, I think they could also take a quarterback.
Another quarterback. Wow.
So Alex Smith did retire. They did pick up Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's good. I mean, he's, his nickname is Fitzmagic. And he's got just a ridiculously awesome beard and his stuff. It's fantastic.
Does he have the Fitzmagic in him? He's got the Fitzmagic.
I'm almost out and we're almost done. He's good, but they could, if they want to get Lance, I think they got to trade up to get him. Well, thank you for tuning in to our draft special. We did 10 picks, some sleepers, talked about Washington. That's about it, but appreciate you guys tuning into our first installment of BTM and the PM.
I hope you have a Fitzmagical evening.
I didn't. That was not written. That was on her.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was so much fun.